Good morning. It is the first official day of Go Wild, and true to myself and to my caffeine addiction, I am running to the Starbucks down the block that I did a mobile order for a coffee for me and hot chocolate for Emily. It's around 6:30 in the morning. I can already hear the people are lining up, and I just checked the line for Starbucks and it's a little too long for me, so I went somewhere else and I'm gonna just pick it up and run it back. So we're gonna start this vlog kind of like I ended my last vlog. Also, welcome. Hope you've been enjoying the series. Yesterday, registration day, was over on Emily's channel, favorite daughter Emily. Cards and links and all that shenanigans go where they need to. But yeah, we'll do a little outfit of the day in a moment. But I'm gonna run, hustle, get us a coffee, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab our stuff. I packed last night. We had a wonderful evening at the Krissyanne Designs welcome party. Karaoke was sung, I had a beer, Emily had some Prosecco. We got to laugh a lot, hang out, get to talk, and yeah, that's about it. I apologize, there's like these giant vents of air and stuff. So yeah, I will touch base with you all in just a minute, but we'll be right back. Okay, so you thought I'd have coffee. I was wrong. Hi. Yeah, there's Emily. Look at how fun she is. Give us a woo, right? Fabulous.
I'm wearing a skirt, y'all, but I'm wearing tennis shoes, so.
You know her. Gotta
whatever.
Dress it up and dress it down all at the same time.
And I'm wearing a t-shirt, so.
Yeah, so we're about to head down. I didn't get my coffee because I placed the order at an incorrect Starbucks that was like 14 blocks past where I thought I could make it in 20 minutes. So I went to Walgreens and bought one of these Starbucks triple shot blah 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 can things and then ran home and was angry. But hey, we're here, we're ready to go. We're all set here. Emily's dressed up all fabulous. You got the sequin moment.
I do.
Want to do a quick OOTD?
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
So
tell everybody.
T-shirt, which I actually am really loving. I'm gonna take this off so you can see it. I love how long the arms are.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
It's from Target.
It's almost like a third sleeve.
Yeah, like it doesn't go
Like-
down all the way, but it's not those like itty bitty calf sleeves
Yep.
that like dig into your armpits. Okay, and then my skirt is from Shein. My shoes are Adidas.
Or Adidas for you in Europe.
Adidas.
I love that.
And then my sparkle bomber jacket is from Amazon.
I love it.
So yeah.
I know, it's adorable.
So
Just the right amount of pop for a Friday morning at 6:30.
Yep.
It's almost 7, we should probably go.
yeah, we're about that.
And then for me, this leather jacket is my new best friend, not leather jacket, denim jacket. It's from J. Crew. Then these pants are from Fabletics, Converse, and then just a t-shirt from H&M with my Erin Condren tote. So we're gonna run, get ourselves down there. I can't wait for the doors to open, everything to start. I'm gonna do my best to take you along with me. I would say check Instagram for both me and Emily. I'll leave them linked down below, and I'll also do the little zoop thing underneath here. I'm gonna have a highlight reel, and so will Emily, but obviously like you can follow along in real time too. But by the time you see this, it won't be real time, so you know what I mean. But yeah, come on, we're gonna take you with us. Let's get excited to go wild.
Woo-hoo!
I feel like one of the things we missed out on, I was just like Emily, is last time we did this, we would vlog, like, it felt like that thing from Madeline, yeah, with all the girls in the line.
Oh yes.
And I would have to be in the back because Jody would be vlogging. But yeah, so I figured we'd do a little run here. Yeah. Probably do some clips here of all the fun festivities as we're getting started, so I won't be doing a lot of commentary, but that's okay. And lighting. All right, take you in, here you go. So we're just taking a little bit of a break. We got 15 minutes. I just used the bathroom. Sorry, a little backlit. What a morning. I've tried to get some footage here and there. I took some phone footage of all the tablescapes if I could, of all the cool table gifts. But yeah, this morning's incredible. Stephanie Fleming just spoke. They just did a giveaway for Moxie Life for an iPad and an iPad pencil and all this cool stuff. So we're having a blast. The energy in there is just incredible. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do my best to keep capturing every single moment. I'm waiting for the crash later this afternoon. We were up really early, really energized. So we're gonna see how it goes, but it's just such a blast. And so Emily's over at the mild liner table. I have played with Krissyanne Designs. You gotta, come on. And so yeah, can't wait to see what else is in store. We got a lot of packed into this morning with the conference, so stay tuned and I'll be bringing you along for all the action. So we are on a bit of a break. I believe this is the happy hour. It's sponsored by Cloth and Paper, so we got all kinds of fun snacks. I went down and bought a coffee. As you can see, we got some fun shortcake bites and some smoothies. There's some mixed nuts, other fun snacks. I got a Diet Coke as well for later. But yeah, we're just hanging out in the area where registration was, hanging out, relaxing, taking a breather, stretching the legs. It's been a fabulous morning so far. Chloe Hilliard was hilarious, and Cindy obviously so funny, but her whole presentation was so impactful. I posted some stuff on Instagram about it, but it just really resonated, I think, with everybody, especially after the year that we've all had, well, 2 years. So yeah, I'm gonna get back into things, drink my coffee, but I'll find Emily and we can talk about our impressions first so far this morning.
You guys, if you watch my YouTube channel, you'll see that I really embrace just using the stickers and using everything, whether it looks good or not. And if it doesn't look good, I'm just like, oh, well, we'll do it different next week. And whereas in the past, I refused to use sticker kits because I don't want to waste it or something like that. But I would just go out, just embrace it, all of it, and just kind of go with what you think looks best. It doesn't matter what looks best or in comparison to other people's, because my plan with these do not look like other people's. And that's not in the best positive way, but I'm embracing it and I like it, so I would just say go with what's best for you. And that answers the question.
Of Aaron Conjuring. Trying to come on out. We're ready for it. Is this on? It is.
Alright, it's been a thing. We made it through. There she is. Quite a morning. I mean, just so many really good, some really deep stuff, and then some hilarious stuff from Chloe Hilliard, who's hilarious.
She's so good.
Yeah, she's wonderful. Then we did the podcast taping with Planners and Wine. We had some fun guests like Lamika Alston and Tanya Misveyer from EC. Just a lot of really good stuff. The Wild at Home panel, which I thought was really fun. I don't own a home, but eventually thinking about remodeling it, whenever I buy one. So we're gonna talk about our thoughts more in depth in a little while, but I gotta tell you, we are starving. So we're gonna go get ourselves some lunch, and then we'll have a chat, and we'll give you kind of the rundown. I got a big old bag of swag that I wanna talk about. Let's go grab some food, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was texting. Yes.
She's just so hungry, she's texting for food.
No,
So
sorry.
We'll text for food. All right, we're gonna go on an adventure, and we'll take you with us, so hold on tight. So we ended up at the hotel restaurant. It's called Mix, I believe. I had an Impossible Burger, which I had never had before, and it was delicious. It was a little weird because I kept being like, this is a hamburger. But turns out, it's not. It's plants. So I'm a little lost in that. And I said to Emily, I was like, I asked for extra chipotle aioli or whatever. And I was like, honestly, I could smell this on anything and probably eat it. So I enjoyed my lunch. And what did you get, Miss Emily?
I got a margarita pizza, and there are tomatoes on it, so it's healthy.
Fruits and veg?
Yeah, little fruit and veg. So yeah, just
hacking away at it. So we got the hungry out of the way, but I was telling Emily, we're wiped. We were up at 5:30.
Yeah.
And I had my ill-fated run to Starbucks. That was a total fail. I did get Starbucks on a break though, so that was good. Got myself a little vanilla sweet cream cold brew. That's what it was, not sweet tea, although that sounds delicious. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot to process. We got a lot of fun swag. We saw a lot of presentations today. You know, starting off this morning, there was just so much stuff in here. Emily and I are gonna probably have a chat with all of y'all when we get back to the room, and then take a little nap, and then get refreshed and get ready to go, because tonight is the wild crop for the first time ever, so it's gonna be like a bunch of stations where we're gonna be making some stuff. I believe someone from Planners Anonymous is calling in via Zoom from Australia, so yeah, it's gonna be so neat. So yeah, we'll have to take you along for all of that. At some point, dinner might be an option too. Perhaps more vegetables are in order. Maybe a green bean, I'm feeling crazy. Alright, also, I am yucky and I spilled all over my shirt. And Emily kept being like, oh, I had a different shirt on that was like more white than tan, and she was like, you're taking a risk. Turns out, doesn't matter what color the shirt is, I'm still spilling on it, so, you know, just being transparent. Alright, well, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. See ya!
You're so sexy. How did you get so sexy? Oh, hi! I was filming.
I'm just trying to start a segment, and now you see what I've been with this whole time. Love her. But she's, oh my god, stop. Okay, so we had a bit of a snooze. We had lunch. It was that pizza and Impossible Burger, as I mentioned. Took a bit of a nap. It's almost 7, so we're about to head down to the wild crop. But I figured what we would do before that is talk a little bit about on day 1 thoughts. Oh, backlit. Oopsie daisy.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, Emily, is kind of just go through everything.
You're gonna make me remember things?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, let's stop.
Doink.
Hi.
Okay, so I mean, let's start off the day. Like how we start with Stephanie. So
yes.
Stephanie Fleming came, the Happy Planner founder, and she talked a little bit about resiliency and working through life and adapting to change. What were your thoughts?
I enjoyed her talk. I don't know much about the Happy Planner world, to be honest. It's also like me and my big ideas. So she has like sticker books and a bunch of other like scrapbooking things.
Which are really cute, actually.
Yeah, so, but like going back to school and learning things, and you know, that she is no longer like a part of the day-to-day or something.
And she retired, right?
Yeah, yeah. But just like, clearly she loves the brand and all that stuff, but just really interesting, like her different like phases and chapters in life. But yeah, I thought what she had to say was really interesting, but I just don't know much about the Happy Planner or Stephanie, so, but yeah, cool to hear her talk.
Yeah, her presentation was fun. Had a lot of really funny stories along with every single example, which I really liked. She just talked about like, one of the ones that stuck out for me was like, control the things, control the controllables, and like avoid the uncontrollables, right? So being upset that something that's out of your control, you know, it doesn't do you any good because you have no like ability to change it, but remembering what you can do when you like of what you have control over. And I feel like Amy Tangerine brought it up in a different part of the day, where she was like, you control the thoughts that you think, the images you visualize, and the actions that you take. And I was like, wow, that's deep. So overall, like, you can tell that we've got some like wonderful nuggets to take away from this morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then we had some cute Happy Planner totes and a notebook, I think, and a create your own sticker book. I didn't really look through it yet. I figured we'll do a separate haul video when we each get home.
Something like that.
But yeah, overall I was impressed. Then we had a little bit of a break, and then Cindy.
Love Cindy. She's the best. I just love how she just like keeps it real, and I don't know, she's just like a genuine human, which makes listening to her so much easier. That, not to say anything bad about any other speakers in the past, but like she is just a person that is not there trying to sell you something.
No.
I have always felt that way about her, and I mean, she's just generally there to provide, like, add value.
Yep.
Like, that's all it was, and she's just awesome, and just the stories she shared and the things that she shared behind the scenes were just, you know, no one really knew about, obviously, but then, like, you know, she's just like, things are hard, but things are great too, and then things are mundane, so like, let's just, you know, get through it all together. Yeah,
and I mean, she has such a great sense of humor, and it's so dry, and she curses like a sailor, which I just find so funny.
I love how uncomfortable a lot of the people were that like didn't know her.
Oh, and didn't she say something like, I probably should have warned you, like, I curse a lot or
like,
something?
By the way, like, I curse a little. I was like, oh no.
A little is an understatement, I feel like. But so
it was really funny.
It was hilarious. And I feel like she's just so authentically and like unapologetically herself. And I love that. And it comes across on the stage, and her Q&A was really good too. Like a heavy topic, but like she just really provided like really useful tips on like classifying your life into these 3 categories, which I think you hit on, right? It was like the mundane shit, the hard shit. Oh God, I'm cursing. Sorry, I should have warned you. And the awesome stuff. Yeah. And like, I just think that that's great. And she talked about like taking solace in the mundane and like enjoying it, which was cool. So I really loved that session. Yeah. After that, we had the comedian Chloe Hilliard.
She was so good.
What a riot. Oh my God.
I think every Go Wild should have like a comedy break, to be honest. Like, it was so good. She was amazing. And she just like identified with everybody in the room. I just felt like identified with her and like the funny scenarios that she had to say.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, we're all like, yep, we've been there.
Oh my god, she's just so funny. And then of course she's from New York, and I was like, that's my girl. But no, like her whole stuff about like online dating and just like, she's funny. She's hilarious. The one thing I did want to mention though is that this morning, Jody from Life's Organized Chaos texted us, and we miss her. We're missing like, a third of our team.
We need like our Jody sandwich.
Yeah. So it's just not the same without her. I'm sure you guys are missing her and wondering where she is.
She's at home.
She's holding down the Minnesota fort.
Yes.
So, you know,
someone's got to watch Minnesota for us.
Oh, I know. Those hooligans.
We can't all leave at the same time.
Tis true. Tis true. But yeah, so we're missing our trio. We're missing our Jody. But we love you. We can't wait to see you when we get back. That'll be fun. So then we took a little bit of a break. It was actually like a happy hour sponsored by Cloth and Paper. It was like an energy break. And they have these like really good like raspberry smoothie like little shot things. And then also these like delicious little cake things that were fantastic. I took a Diet Coke, kind of my like fuel for the weekend. And then we geared up for a panel, which I always love a panel. I feel like it's just always fun to get a variety of people's like perspectives. So who was it? Let's see. It was Siobhan Dixon.
Yep. Kane.
Kane Anderson from Print Impressions.
Amy Tangerine.
And then Marquita Cummings.
Yes. So it was like Wild at Home.
Yes,
I think
that's what it was.
So it was like all about home stuff, but then people asked a lot of questions about like starting their own businesses and small business and how to get started and how to stay motivated and like what inspires them and you know, things like that, which I thought was really good, that it wasn't all just about like, where do I put my flower pot? You know what I mean?
Oh my god, yeah. It was not all about like actual interior design.
No.
But basically they just kind of like broke down like DIY is hard and this is how we did this and this is why we did it. And then they kind of took like the lessons they learned from those home projects and other things and like applied it to business and applied it to life. And it was just a fun panel, lots of good Q&A back and forth. And you know, there's some folks on there that I didn't know super well, and then I also know Amy and Siobhan from Wild U, so I was like, great to see them, great to hear them. And so, you know, it was just a good one. We had it felt like it was a great back and forth, a lot of really good quotes there as well. So overall, that was fun.
Yeah, and I also enjoyed that they all didn't agree with each other on certain things, so it was like, I think it was like Amy Tangerine was saying like, oh, well, when we did a home project, like, we hired out for everything, like, that was, like, grounds for divorce to, like, paint a bathroom, you know what I mean? Like, it was just, like, it just doesn't work for her and her relationship dynamic. But who was it that was, like, oh, no, that's my jam.
It was Marquita, I think.
Was it Marquita? Okay, yeah. And she's like, oh, I'm thinking about the next project. Like, I'm gunning for the next project. So it was, like, kind of interesting to see, like, the yin and yang of it, of, like, you know, you could really go either way, but I think everyone's wired differently, and like, you know, you can do what's best for you, and like clearly if you have a relationship and you're living in the home, it's a little more pressing. So yeah, but it was nice that they didn't all have to agree with each other too on all the little, you know, topics.
Right.
So.
And that's the beauty of a panel, is they're all different perspectives, and you got them, which is great. The last thing for this afternoon in terms of like programming was, it was a live taping of the Planners and Wine podcast.
So
oh, it was incredible. It was Meg and Myra, and I'll have their info down below. But listening to them, it's just like, I think someone said it in the Go Wild group too, is like, it's just like you're hanging out on the couch with your friends and your planner besties, and you've got a glass of wine. Like, they're just so funny, and they include you in the conversation. They just pull you in. And I hadn't really heard a lot about the podcast.
No,
I feel like
I'm so excited to like download it on iTunes now.
Airplane listening. But then, so they did a little bit of their history and how they got there, which was really cool to see and hear how they did that and kind of why they started. Like, I just loved them being like, we were tired of like the lack of representation in the space for the planner community, and we decided to be that representation, and ba-boom. It was kind of It was beautiful. Then they brought up Tanya Misfair, who's the CEO at EC, and it was a really interesting conversation. They didn't shy away from some of the topics that I was thinking they might have because of some of the things that have happened, and I'm not gonna rehash that, but it was open and honest, and you know, I thought it was really interesting to hear, and they did some Q&A stuff as well. What did you think about that part?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good. I thought it was good that Tanya didn't shy away from the questions and really talked about what the like EC brand has been doing since everything happened back in June of 2020. So just kind of like what's happened since then. So I don't know, I thought that was really a good thing. Would I have liked to heard more and statistics and facts and that they've made more progress? Absolutely. But I think everybody in the room would want to hear that.
Yep.
But anyway, but no, I thought that was great. And we actually got to know a little bit more about Tanya too, and like her journey to becoming a CEO.
So then after Tanya, Lamiga Alston of Capital Chic Designs came out, and
So good.
she's so good. She's fabulous. I just love, again, unapologetically herself. It was so good to hear her story. I really didn't know kind of how she started in the crafting world and kind of moved into the planner sticker space, and then kind of she was like, I don't want to do this, and then she ended up doing it, and it's been a huge success.
Yeah.
I guess I just love that she was super open and transparent about like everything she's been through.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's that like authenticity that I really appreciated from everybody today. It's like being willing to share the good and the bad, and like leaning into the struggles, and then being able to show and connect like how that's helped shape them and their success. It was beautiful.
I agree. I agree. And I mean, I feel like when you hear people and see people that are not authentic, it's very easy to spot them. And someone even brought that up today, and I cannot recall who it is, so I'm sorry I can't give you credit, but it was like, you need to be yourself and unapologetically yourself, because that's who everyone's going to resonate with. So whether you're super weird or you really
like us.
Yeah, like us. Or you really love something in particular, like clearly you found your people like in this conference, but like lean into that and don't try to be someone else because everyone else is taken. So like, you know, we're all gonna do things differently, and I feel like that's really important to just remember that when you're online or whatever. And you can still create pretty pictures and do all that stuff, but you can still like be real too.
Yep.
And just be like, this is not how this kitchen looked like 20 minutes ago. Like, I had it, and then like do like a before swipe and be like, oh girl, like whoa. But still, that's okay, because not everything's pretty, and that's okay.
Yep. Mic drop.
Boom, baby.
Yeah. So we are gonna head. Actually, we got a jet. Using Emily's word against her. We're gonna go to the Wild Crop. Obviously, I'll take you along for the ride. You've been with us this far. If you've still made it, round of applause for you. Clap, clap, clap. I was trying to clap there. So we're gonna go ahead and head down and get rolling. It's just about 7 o'clock now. Obviously, I'm gonna bring you along. So let's get to it, shall we? We are online for the first ever Go Wild Crop. And I honestly don't have any idea what to expect. So we're just gonna wait and see, and yeah, we'll take you along for the ride.
I don't know, but I brought a Coke, so I'm gonna.
She's got supplies. So yeah, here we go. The lines are moving.
And feel the weight of the pen on your hands, to see how it feels. You go with on the paper and just see how it feels on your hands. Just a play with it. As Amy got the trash, that's in the box. And I have to do a post office number, and all of a sudden, something clicked. I was like, this looks.
So, crop number 1, you pop it in to say hi?
Yeah, we need photo bombing.
Say hi to the vlog.
Hello.
Oh my god, I love your dress. Makers. quite a bit. We got ourselves some stickers. We got ourselves some Simply Gilded, which, how do you say no to some Simply Gilded? We've got ourselves a fangirl over here. Did you drink some already?
Shush, I did.
Well, cheers, man.
Cheers!
To a successful day one of Go Wild.
Very successful.
We are gonna have a cocktail or two. I wouldn't say any more than that, 'cause we got an early morning tomorrow.
Me too.
But the best part of this is Emily is gonna be taking over for tomorrow. So she's got day 2 and Plan Jamma over on her channel. I'll have it linked somewhere if I can get it right, so you can just keep watching through the playlist the whole time. Hope you guys have enjoyed our take on Go Wild. We've had such a blast so far. I just want to take the time, I'll probably think of 8 more times, but the whole Team Wild, Jasmine, Lisa, Jeanette, Lauren, all the volunteers, thank you so much for making this happen. I think all the vendors as well really put on such a great show this year.
Yeah.
And I still have we have a whole nother day. So again, I'm just really grateful, really thankful. I'm gonna savor my vodka soda with too many limes to count, but never too many limes.
He asked for extra lime, so I went to the bar and I'm like, we need extra lime.
I just want to fight scurvy, okay?
Right?
Just want to fight scurvy, okay? Anyway, we're gonna head out. You have a great night, and we will catch you for day 2.